Welcome back, YouTube. General Soulbeck with Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. Last time we tried to get into the Assembly of Nilo and we were blocked, so we were told to go to the Great Underpass of Ginza and look for a demon that is against the Assembly of Nilo who might help us get in. I was just wondering where it is, so it's around here somewhere. Probably that building that's glowing red right here. Harumi Warehouse. Alright, well, let's see if we can't find this great underpass. Alright, so in this cash cube is a muscle drink. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. And in this one we have what? Maca Jam Rock. Alright. Go through here. Okay, that is where we want to go. There is a safe spot. So just get that right now just for the completion of the map. As I said, I don't need to complete the map, but my OCD is just we must get everything. This is the Great Underpass of Ginza, so basically the sewer system. Just no water. Anything interesting? Okay. Connects Ginza with that other place that we're trying to go. Poisonous demons. Okay, I don't know how many disc poisons I have. I think one of my demons, at least, I think High Pixie has the ability to remove poison. A human? Well, before we go check where he was... Alright, new monster. So we have the slimes, which could see before, but I can't remember if we did or not. Could have seen those in Shibuya, and then we got this one. Again, too stupid to join your party. They need to get them, they need to offer themselves, or you need to make them. Anyway, as I was saying, we want to climb down this ladder and get this cash cube here. Miragi Rock. Cool, cool. That's all we can do down here, so climb back up, and now we want to go to where that guy was. I guess he went down this ladder. Alright. There he is. Whoa! I don't bite hard. To pass, and I'm thinking that's where I need to go, but it actually is. This is where I need to go. So I'm kind of like, oh crap. There's two different paths. This one actually leads to where I want to go. The other one leads to this dead end. I'm gonna go the other path just to get the map completion. There's no treasures or anything. Don't have to go that way, but I want to. Again, it's my OCD. Now, we are getting to the point of the game that my memory of it is not that great. And not long after this, we are getting to the boss I could not beat. So, if I beat that boss, which is probably going to be next video, I am at completely 100% blind on this game. I don't know what's coming. If there is not a part, this is video 6, if there's not a part 7 that comes out soon, that means I'm even on Merciful having trouble beating this boss. Because he is hard. He is a massive difficulty spike. And as I said, whenever we get to him, I will explain what I mean about a massive difficulty spike. He is the guy that if you cannot beat him, you are not seeing the rest of the game. Period. And he was the guy, when this game came out on the PS2, that kept a lot of people from beating this game. He is probably the guy that is keeping a lot of people from even beating the game on the remaster. Well, there's a lot of them. Wait, that look kind of weird. Why do y'all do that little shake thing? Y'all look weird. Yeah, do I look like a mantra? Yeah, what the hell are you? Mannequins. Yeah, you can kind of figure out that essentially mannequins came to life after the conception. Well, it could still be dangerous. You gave yourselves a scare. Okay, so go through this door first. The save room here, this will connect the Amalia link to here. So now we can use the Amalia link to go if we need to leave or if we need to come back. We have the Amalia link here. Yeah, I thought it was weird the way you kind of did that little shake. Yeah, I know why you were made to look like us. Yeah, living mannequins? Oh, you're to be slaves to the demons. Wait, you can feel pain? I'm not going to do anything. I have no reason to do anything to you guys. Alright, so we can cross into the water, even though it looks like we can't. And here's us a junk shop. This junk shop is not being run by a Jack Frost. It's being run by a creepy Joker wannabe mannequin. And not even one of the good Jokers. This looks like Jared Leto. Oh, I'm getting a discount? Okay, I like you. You're not creepy at all. So, just like with the Jack Frost shop, this mannequin sells some Megatamas. 3, in fact. I hope you have about 12,000 Maka, because that's what you're going to be spending.
Oh? That okay with you?
I think Merciful is giving me more money. It's definitely giving me more XP per battle. Usually I don't have enough Maka to even get these 3. Let alone have enough to buy them twice each and then some. Alright, so basically that's all we got here.
Hey-o.
Well, we're done with you. Bye. Bye. Bye, creepy Jared Leto Joker wannabe.
Got it.
Oh, we got a lucky ticket. I don't know if it's the amount we spent or what, but yeah, now we have a lot of Megatamas, and this, I kind of remembered, oh yeah, I wanted Ice Breath. Yes, ingest it. So that's going to change the bonuses, so I've got nothing to my strength, which is a good thing that I put points into strength. Alright. And in here. Hey, baby. Okay, so the demons that I'm trying to go see are the mantras. Is that what you're saying? Yep. So the demons I'm trying to go see to help me get into the Assembly of Nilo's headquarters are enslaving you guys. Gotcha. So it seems that you only can. Well, yeah, for the most part, it looks like you're not going to run into any battles unless you're in the water here. It's not really all that mazy. Kind of it is, but not really. Alright, what's in here? I'm not going to. Unless you piss me off. Could be the right demon. Alright, this cash cube has a poison arrow. Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out, there's no equipment. You don't equip armor or weapons to your character at all. It's just the skills, the Megatama. Alright, so I know I need to get upstairs so that I can cross over, but I'm like, I don't see a staircase or a ladder or anything. So I'm kind of like, what am I missing? Alright, here's a common monster here. These little Asuras, I think they were called. You can recruit them, but it is a full Kataguchi, so they are not going to be able to talk to me. So just kill this out. If the Kataguchi is full, no demon is going to negotiate. Period. So I would need to run into one of those or a group of those when it is not full if I want to get them. Alright, so I want my strength back at 10. And we got Ice Breath. Yes! So Ice Breath is pretty nice because it will... What it'll do is he'll breathe ice and he'll hit a group of demons. Now, when I say group, I don't mean like Dragon Quest groups. I mean like he's not going to hit everything. Or at least if he can hit everything. I've never seen him hit everything. I think he can hit up to 3 or 4. But especially if they're weak to ice, they're taking damage. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I know I'm supposed to be able to get upstairs. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm very confuzzled. And then I finally see that ladder, like, ugh. There it is. But yeah, if you notice, as soon as I get up on land, there's no chance of any battles. So it really does seem like if you want to battle any monsters, get in the water. Okay. Let's go, yeah, let's go across first and check this out. Alright, in here. Hey, kid. Oh, not personally, no. Will you swallow? Okay, so yeah, he's the leader of the group of the mantras. Yes, that's right, I'm cool. Brat. So before I go check everything out, well, I was undecided on what I want to do, but I do know that we can't really lock our way out. So I'm kind of sitting there, it's like, do I want to check over there? Do I want to check over here? Before I go downstairs, I want to check up here first. Yeah, I heard that. What's their ideals? I see. Well, I know Nilo wants them to, like, do away with emotions. Alright. Hey, baby. Yes, I did. That's to say the least. Alright, before we go across, let's check over here. Ooh, what's this door? What? Why does your belly shake? That's where I need to go. Well, close the door behind me. Do I have... Am I the only one who uses my head? Before I go over there, let's go downstairs. Alright. Anything over here? Nope. Alright, so this is where we need to go.
Oh, what's up? Oh, you must be that demon everybody's fussing about. I'm a collector of anything and everything a human would use. if you haven't noticed already. So I'll leave the underpass every so often, convincing the gatekeeper to let me through. Is something wrong? Oh, the gatekeeper's not letting you pass through to Ikebukuro, is he? Would you perhaps like me to persuade him to let you through? Then let's make a deal. I'll persuade the gatekeeper to let you carry on with your travels. In return, you have to find something I'm looking for. I want a bill. It's a small portrait painted by humans. It's small yet detailed, and it uses watermarking technology that changes patterns. It had value at one time, I think. I heard that some humans valued it more than their lives. Much as I'd like to find one, I have no clue as to where one might be. Though, I heard they were found in abundance where people were crowded together. A city, perhaps. Very likely. I'm sure you'll come across one in no time. You're a demon, after all. So, with that, I entrust you with finding a bill.
So when he says bill, if you haven't figured it out from his description, he means money. He is wanting, like, since this is Japanese, he's wanting a yen bill. Alright, so we got this ladder here. Let's go downstairs and check it out. Alright, so if we cross the way, is it going up or down? 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 It's up. Alright, perfect. We got this chest here. Bead chain. That's probably the worst thing I could get there. Alright, climb back up. So we cannot go anywhere else past here unless we get this bill. And we have not heard anything about a bill anywhere. But we did hear a hint that Loki collects some things in his room. We also heard that there is a back door to Nyx's bar. Maybe that back door will lead us to Loki's room. Hint, 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 hint. Do I need to draw a neon sign saying this is what you need to do? So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the Amalia network to go back to Ginza. No, we will not have to go through a dungeon. Where you see where the Demi-Fiend was born and center of conception, that is from a DLC. I don't know if there's going to be things at my level or if I'm going to be absolutely destroyed if I go through them. I need to do some research on those. Those, if they were in the PS2 version, I don't recall them. I don't think I ever did those. I think they were added for this remaster. Or they were Japanese exclusive. Because I do not remember those at all. Alright, so that's how the Amalia network works. And remember, there's a trophy for using it 30 times. Okay, so we need to go to Nyx's bar, but there is a back door we need to use. So, there is also still that one demon that I would like to recruit here. So maybe we can kill two birds with one stone, get this demon I want to recruit, and get into the Nyx's back door. Alright, that is not the back door. That is the front door. Yeah, quickly realized that is not where I want to go. Okay, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. No, Nyx's back door is this one right here. Now, if you come here before you talk to that mannequin collector, there's going to be a big old demon right here blocking your way that's guarding the area. But if you talk to the mannequin and learn about getting the bill when you come here, that demon is gone. Alright, so inside the cash cube is the 1,000 yen bill. So, we have 3 of these mythic chests, and unfortunately I got into the room as the Kataguchi was going down, so I'm going to be running around for a little bit and possibly getting into some battles. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually run into the demon that I'm wanting. This door that I just kind of ran by, that would lead back into Nyx's bar. Obviously, if I go out that door, I won't be able to come back in, so we're going to hold off. And you probably don't want to go out that way anyway, because Loki might get pissed. Yeah, I think I really do need to up the difficulty back to normal. Let you guys see what this game is actually like. Because Merciful is just way too easy. Really, honestly and truthfully, I wouldn't even be so mad about Merciful if the encounter rate was just slightly higher. To me, the encounter rate is way too low, especially for things that I have to do in this game. Okay, we are full. We get an emerald here. So here we get a pearl. And here we get a sapphire. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Really, game. This is the demon that I've been trying to get. And of course I run into it when the Kataguchi is full, so they can't talk to me. This is Angel, which means I'm going to have to try again because they can't talk when the Kataguchi is full. But if we go out the door, I was waiting for the Kataguchi to go down because from what I understand these things are harder. This is the guard that I was talking about. Nothing? No, I don't want to go in your belly. So this guy can be tough, but there's a couple of things about him that make him quite simple. So we want to use lunge on him. I've already lowered his defense. This is why we wanted Shibabu. He is susceptible to binding. It is not a guarantee, but he is also weak to lullaby, so you can put him to sleep as well. But if you can bind him, that basically means he misses his turn. Let's just attack. Let's lunge again. And let's do a Shibabu. And we missed. So as I said, not guaranteed. But, as I said, he is weak to lullaby. The bad part is, I end up waking him up here when I attack him with Zeo, so he gets his turn. If I had passed, he would have missed his turn. Do not do ice. He will absorb ice. And he was very easy, partially because we were also on Merciful. Otherwise, that boss is a challenge. Alright, Inugami leveled up, and now we have Medea. And I said that he can evolve. Looks like he's getting ready to. Alright, let's get out of here, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back into Ginza the normal way, and I'm going to look around for an angel. I want an angel, so I'm going to grind for that a little bit. And then I'm considering using the Amalia network to go to some past areas and pick up some demons for some evolutions. If I do that, I will show you what demons I evolved in the next video. If I don't, then we're just going to go back to the mannequin's place and we'll move on from there. But yes, next video will be as far as I've ever gotten because we will be facing the big difficulty spike boss. A lot of all these other enemies that have been quote unquote bosses, most people consider them mini bosses. But what's coming up in the next video is what most people consider to be the second boss of the game. And if you are not prepared for him, you are not going any further. No ifs, no ands, no buts. If I am going to take the game back to normal difficulty, it's going to be after that fight. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that enemy easier. Alright, here's an angel. Let's see if we can seduce her. Yes, yes I do. Sure. Dressed like that? Probably, yeah. Oh, you want a little bit more? Okay, okay. Are you sure about that? You just want more money. More money. You are greedy. Okay, question. No? No? Okay, she liked that answer. Yes. Alright, so we got an angel. So I'm going to go heal, and then we're going to end the video here. So if you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there is a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required, but it is always appreciated. And as I said, if I do go ahead to go back to some previous areas to re-get some demons for evolutions, I will show you what I make. If not, we're just going to go right back to the mannequin village, and I will see you guys next time.